This week's episode is sponsored by Helio Gas Detection. Hey everyone, this is Let You for the Smash and Skull Sessions. I'm joined by Emily Wolfe. Emily, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
All good. Excited for the show tonight?
Yeah, I'm so excited. I've never played Ireland. I've never even been here before, so it's cool. Yeah, I'm excited.
Well, welcome. Have you done much of this tourist stuff, or you just kind of chilling?
Oh man, I haven't done much tourist stuff in Dublin, but we did walk around a little bit and go eat dinner last night, and it's a really cool city. I like it a lot.
What did you end up having?
Thai food. So it was good.
Nice one. To our listeners who maybe haven't heard of you before, could you introduce yourself and kind of what style of music you play?
Yeah, I am a rock musician from Austin, Texas, and yeah, I play a lot of guitar and I write my own songs, and I just produced my own record that came out last fall. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Awesome. It's a great record, by the way.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
I really digged it. I really like the vibe on it.
Thanks. Yeah, I was going for like kind of a 90s vibe, but yeah, really fun.
Nice one. So tonight is night one in Dublin, the tail end of the tour. How's the tour been?
It's been great. It's been really cool to watch the fans of Gaslight Anthem and like how supportive they are of the opening band. It's kind of a rare thing because a lot of times, opening bands people don't really care much about, but it seems like, opening this tour has been, I felt really supported and really like listened to from the Gaslight fans, and it's been really, really cool and special, and it's been a lot of work, but it's been super worth it. So yeah.
Awesome to hear. I'm a big believer of if you pay for the ticket, you have to see all the bands. So
yeah.
I'm really stoked to see you later tonight rocking the stage.
Thanks. That's awesome. Yeah, it's a lot different in America. I notice that crowds here are a lot more receptive. And people are receptive in America too, but here it feels like people are really there to experience the music. So it's been really cool. Yeah.
Awesome. Your new album, The Blowback, came out in October last year. How was the recording process for it?
It was so fun. I did a lot of pre-production in my home studio for that, and I essentially demoed out every song on the record myself, and made the demo sound as good as possible, and then I took everything but bass and drums to the studio from my demos, and I had my drummer and my bass player play along to those, and then we built onto their recorded tracks in the studio. So it was really fun. It was fun. I haven't been that in the driver's seat for a record before, and it was really empowering, and I loved it. So now I'm gonna produce another band's record in April, and kind of start to do that on the side. So it's cool. I'm excited.
You've gone from a learner driver to a novice now.
Yeah.
Awesome. And do you have a favorite song to play off the album live?
I think Silencer is my favorite one because I play it on my double neck guitar, and it's really intense, and it's fast and driving, and yeah, I think I have the most fun playing that one and singing it too. So
I mean, anything on a double neck guitar is cool, so seeing it live is even more amazing.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I love playing the double neck. I do have a signature 335 that I love to play, but the double neck is so unique, and it's kind of a showstopper, so I like to play that a lot.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And if you could collaborate with any musician dead or alive, who would it be?
Oh my gosh. That's a good question. I feel like I might want to collaborate with Josh Homme from Queens of the Stone Age. Or Actually, Phil Lynott, like the bass player from Thin Lizzy, my bass player sent a photo of the statue of Phil, because he did all the tourist stuff earlier, so he sent that, and I thought it was really cool, and I love Thin Lizzy, so that'd be awesome. Yeah.
I mean, I could recommend, it's only up the road from here as well, the Rock and Roll Museum. That's kind of
Really?
Thin Lizzy central worship, yeah.
No way! I have a patch on my jacket that I'm going to wear tonight, so that's cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a great experience. I highly recommend it. It's got all his basses, like a lot of the stuff was donated by his mother, so they have a very close relationship.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that. Wow, that's great. I'm going to have to check it out. Rock and Roll Museum?
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
And speaking of collaborations, you've been joining the Gaslight Anthem on stage for the Weathermen and blue jeans and white t-shirts. How has that experience been?
It's been so great. I love to sing with Brian because he's got one of my favorite voices in the rock world. It's just like there's such a unique quality to his vocals, and it's really fun to it's a fun challenge to try and add to that, and but not get in the way. So I love to do that. I love to harmonize with singers, and it's been great. And I listened to Blue Jeans and White T-Shirts when it came out when I was graduating from high school, and now singing on a new version of it is pretty incredible, and I never thought that would happen. So it's cool.
Like Blue Jeans and White T-Shirts is my favorite Gaslight Anthem song
Really?
of all time. Yeah,
It's
I think
so good.
I think Singer and the Queen just offers so much. It's 4 songs and it brings out so much. So I'm really, really looking forward to seeing it live, and the fact that you're going to be on it as well is just going to add that extra layer of just amazingness.
Yeah, I think the goal for both of us is to make everybody cry. So we'll try to do that tonight.
They did that with May with me.
Yes.
So
yeah, that's awesome.
And do you have a favorite Gaslight Anthem album? Or
Yes, I do. Sink or Swim. That was the album that I put on in my car when I first got my driver's license, and had that first taste of freedom. I could have been a contender and just drove really fast, and like I'll always remember that phase of my life. And yeah, it's crazy that I'm on tour with them now. So I don't know what.
Everything's come full circle.
I know, it's wild.
We Came to Dance is such a banger.
Yes, I know. So many, and I love their new album too. History Books is really incredible. Yeah.
It just keeps getting better and better. I still don't know what a jump back jack is, but
Yeah.
Do you have any album releases you're looking forward to in 2024? Any that you've heard?
Album releases in 2024. Man, I've been so living under such a rock that I don't know. What about you? Like, do you have any that you're looking forward to?
A lot of my favorites have come out already.
Yeah.
Like, it's been such a strong, like, first quarter of the year. Like, Neck Deep, Green Day,
Oh, yeah.
Sum 41's album came out today, so it's a big
Did
year
it?
for pop punk.
Oh my god, that's great. I'm gonna have to throw that on the plane ride back on Sunday.
It's a double album, Heaven XL, so
Cool. Gosh, that's exciting. That's so exciting. It feels like rock is really making a comeback in the world.
yeah, it's great to see, like, because we went through a lull for a little bit, but, like, 2022, 2023, last year, they were all just so strong for music.
Yeah. Yes. It's great. I guess post-COVID, everybody wrote stuff in COVID, and then now it's like a renaissance. So it's cool.
It's great. It's great to see. It's kind of nice to see that kind of album culture is coming back, because, like, everyone was swearing that, oh, TikTok is going to kill the albums, but I feel like it's the opposite now.
Think so? Yeah. Yeah, it feels like a lot of people are putting albums out, and there's like a sector of the music industry where it is very, 30-second TikTok videos, but it hasn't killed the album for sure.
No, which is great.
Yeah.
So what sort of stuff have you been vibing to?
Ooh, there's a band from the UK that I love called D-Mob Happy. Have you heard of them?
I might have heard of them, but
Yeah, it's a 3-piece. The lead guy's a bass player, and it's so good. I love their stuff. So D-Mob Happy. what else? I've been getting really into like old 90s stuff, you know, like Garbage and
Cherub, that's what they're called.
Oh yeah, I've heard of them.
Oh yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, I saw them last week and they just like completely blew me away. They're headlining Whelan's next week, so I'm like, yes.
That's so exciting. Yeah. Sorry,
it's all good.
Yeah.
And we're on to our last question. Do you have any advice for anyone wanting to pursue music or maybe start a music career in 2024?
Yeah, actually. I've learned a lot, surprisingly, on this tour. And I think the best piece of advice I could give anybody who wants to do this is to learn every single thing you can about the career and the business side and never rely on anyone else but yourself. It's you know, it can be a lot to do this, but if you just empower yourself with knowledge and, you know, protecting yourself, I think that's the most important thing. And then just something that I learned from playing live too on this tour is that, like, you know, people want to see and interact with you, whereas like before the tour, I didn't know if the crowd was for me or against me. But, you know, if I just accept that the crowd's for me, then it makes everything great, you know.
Exactly, yeah. A big thing is crowd interaction. Like, like I've had people go to see artists and like there's been no crowd interaction. You're like, it was grand, but like I feel like, especially I saw Gaslight Anthem in the National Stadium in 2022, and you could just tell that Brian was just so happy to be there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Which is always great to see.
Totally. Yeah, it's like I know when I leave a show and there's not really any crowd interaction with the artist, it kind of feel you leave a little unfulfilled. So yeah, I think I've just been, you know, trying to absorb everything I can from Brian and the band and make sure I take a lot of those lessons with me into the future.
You've had a whale of a time anyway on the tour.
It's true. It's been intense, but yeah.
Awesome. Emily, thank you so much for sitting down with me and talking with me.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. And the Blowback is out now.
Yeah, awesome.